Hello, this is Marshall Abrahams. A warm welcome to all viewers and subscribers, existing and new, to the Archaeographers channel. I have coined the term archaeography for what I do, which is digging up the long-buried connections between words and seeing where those connections take us. This involves orthodox etymology, at which I am proud to be an amateur, but sometimes the orthodox explanations only take one half the way. The other half of the time, an archaeographer needs to be able to have much deeper insights. This is video number 21, Why Was Stafford Once Called Bethany? I shall be doing more of these short videos on single topics. I now live 6 or so miles from Stafford, a town I first knew in the 1970s. Some while ago I came across a reference to Stafford in William Camden's Britannia, or a chorographical description of Great Britain and Ireland, together with adjacent lands. They really knew how to give a book a snappy title in those days. He calls Staffordshire the third region of the old Cornavii. Cornwall and Sutherland and Caithness together are the other two, and astoundingly tells us that the original name of Stafford was Bethany. Well, that was enough to get me going. Beth, I already knew, meant house in Hebrew, which just left Ani, the other half of the word. The excellent Abarim publications gave me 4 meanings of the verb Anna as answer, business, affliction, or singing. So Beth, or Bit Anna, means house of answer, business, affliction, or singing. But how can one verb have 4 such different meanings? I turned to the Welsh and found that achne, with 2 spellings, means to sing or to chant, while achen means to want or need. And that's 2 meanings which seem to be very close to the Abarim publications ones. So we were getting closer. But what about the Hebrew beth, meaning house? The closest word in Welsh is bedd, which means grave or sepulchre. This was a little daunting until I remembered that grave in English also means weighty and important and is related to grove and groove. And forgive me if I bring ley lines into this, but Earth is a sentient being and has a complex nervous system and network of energy under her skin. I contend that the ancients knew perfectly well where these sources of energy could be tapped from the surface, and that these spots were where the original cores or churches were built in the round to emulate Earth, and where sacred chants were sung night and day around the clock in praise of God. The oldest of our Christian churches were built on the same spots, and Stafford is on the border between Cymru and Lowgrees, Lloegr. Or rather the old border. Borderlands are sacred places where the veil is thin. I wondered what if Beth and Beth both originally meant the groove in which this energy runs, the way a spinal cord runs up its column. I tried to test this etymology with an older dictionary, Thomas Jones's, but with the same definition. However, Sparrow gives meddi as to own or possess, which is quite good enough support for me. One can legitimately say that a river owns or possesses its banks, since it creates them, and this energy is the living water. The river that runs through Stafford is charmingly called the Sow, and Sawd in Welsh is foundation, base, or fund. A fund of Earth's energies, perhaps, and the foundation for a core of eternal chant and praise. So Stafford, or Bethany, is Beth Achni, or house of singing. The secondary meaning of Beth Achen probably came later, perhaps after the comet. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you with the next one. Goodbye.